Welcome back to In the Zone. Earlier in the week when I was interviewing Vigo star quarterback Dane Andrews, I told him the Vikings haven't started a season 4-0 since 2003. He said, man, that's back around when I was born. Yes, it's been a while since Vigo's opened a season 4 straight wins. They were hoping to get that done tonight. Vigo had a WIC road game at Norview. Vikings marching down the field. Xander Wilbur takes the shuffle pass, does a great job of making the Norview defense miss. He races in the Knights territory. Later in the first quarter, Norview ball. Knights go to their workhorse, Corbin Allen. He was over 100 yards in the game. He moves the chains with a first down run. Same drive, Keegan Garrison on the QB sneak for the Knights for score of the game. And then wild play here. Keegan Garrison fires to the end zone. Vigo deflects it. And check this out, right into the hands of Elias Gordon. He does an awesome job of getting his feet in to make it count. Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Norview takes a TD. All Knights in this one. Look at the catch by Gordon again. Man, you have glue on those hands tonight. Norview wins 27-6. It's their 7th straight win over Vigo. Now, we had a busy night in Park and Vermilion County. You heard Dom earlier come in here. He's all excited. Yeah, SportsCent's Dominic Miranda took in the action up north. He's pumped and he's ready to give it to you now. Dom.
Thanks, Rick. The only 1A game in the state involving 2 ranked teams took place at Park Heritage. The 6th-ranked Wolves hosted number 10 Attica, and both teams came in 3-0. These teams combined came into the night averaging almost 100 points per game. But it was the defense that stood out to start this one, and both teams took a while to find their rhythm out of the gate. It was a packed house in Rockville tonight, and both teams were fired up for this one. Park Heritage senior quarterback Logan White looking downfield here, but he is picked off by Attica's Eli Kirkpatrick, and he returns at 20 yards. We went into the second quarter scoreless in this one. Attica tried to get things moving as Kirkpatrick plays quarterback too. He scoots 47 yards down the sideline to put them in Wolves territory. But Attica could not capitalize as Kirkpatrick keeps it again, but this time, fumble! It's recovered by Park Heritage sophomore Noble Johnson, and the Wolves took advantage this time. The senior Seth Bollinger takes the handoff, sheds some arm tackles, and goes 45 yards to the house. Look at that hair fluttering in the wind. Gotta love that mane. That puts Park Heritage up 6-0 in the second quarter, and they never looked back in this one. The 6th-ranked Wolves beat Attica 26-6 to improve their record to a perfect 4-0 on the year. Attica drops to 3-1. Elsewhere in the WRC, Riverton Park hosted Seeger on their homecoming, but this one didn't go the way the Panthers may have wanted. We pick it up in the second half with RP trailing 30-0. Riverton Park quarterback Derek LeBron tried to get something going as he hits fellow sophomore Cody Johnson across the middle for the 25-yard gain to move the chains. But everything was clicking for Seeger in this one. Junior quarterback Cal Steven is elusive, evading tackles left and right. He scrambles for the first down here. Next play, he's at it again, getting outside the pocket and heaving it downfield to his wide open receiver, Hunter Garrison, for the 50-yard touchdown pass. Seeger rolls in this one. They win 50-0 on the road at Riverton Park. They get to 500, improving to 2-2 on the season as RP drops to 1-3. South Vermilion stepped out of WRC play tonight and played a non-conference home game versus Marshall. The Battle of Illinois and Indiana featured some new jerseys from Southview supporting the PS We Love You Foundation to help tackle childhood cancer. The Wildcats led 29-22 as you see the jerseys there. Heading into the second half, that's when Wildcat QB Anthony Garzolini, that's fun to say, throws across the middle, and check out that catch by Mason Holland, putting his body on the line and hauling it in. That drive resulted in a field goal by junior kicker Luke Higgins. That puts Southview up by 10. Marshall fought back, though, heading into the fourth quarter as QB Luke Cook rolls out and finds his tight end Lance Reese for the first down. That set up another pass across the middle. Cook finds Reese again. He lets the big man do the rest as you see it here. He just refuses to go down, spinning, getting into the end zone for the 20-yard touchdown reception. That brings the Lions within just 4. This one was back and forth the whole way, but South Vermilion ends up on top. 40-34, the final from Clinton. South Vermilion wins the Battle of the States to improve to 3-1 on the season. Marshall heads back to the land of Lincoln with a record of 1-2. That wraps up my 3 games tonight. Man, that was fun. Back to you, Marty.
Thanks, Tom. For the second year in a row, Vincennes Lincoln finds themselves 1-2. Last year, after their slow start, the Alice's ripped off 7 straight wins. They're hoping history repeats itself again this season. Vincennes on the road tonight at Mount Vernon Posey. Alice's running back, Raekwon Hillsap, looks like he gets a stop for a short gain, but his feet never stop moving as he breaks through a bunch of tackles to get the first down and more for Vincennes Lincoln. Alice is looking to score off the big run, but Mount Vernon picks them off in the end zone. Wildcats end up beating the Alices in this one 35-18. We still have a couple big games to get to, including Linton versus North Vermilion and the Highway 57 Helmet Showdown.
And we have action from North Knox and Alney and Red Hill when In the Zone returns.